Five Arch Bridge. In front of you stands Five Arch Bridge. There would always have to have been some form of crossing over the River Cray in the area occupied since the 12th century by what became the Footscray Place and Footscray Place estates, what we know today as Footscray Meadows. The sale details of Footscray Place in 1772, when offered up by the family of the late Berkshire Cleave, indicate the existence of a one-arch bridge within the meadows, from the east side of the estate towards North Cray Woods. The five-arch bridge was constructed in brick in the late 1770s and early 1780s, when respected English landscaper Lancelot Capability Brown undertook an expensive revamping of the North Cray Place gardens. River Cray and the lake. The River Cray runs through the centre of Footscray Meadows and is a 9-mile-long chalk stream arising from underground in Priory Gardens at Orpington, within the London Borough of Bromley. The water, permeating through the chalk bedrock of the North Downs, flows northwards to join the River Darent at Crayford Creek in Crayford, with the Darent then joining the River Thames. It is stated in the Domesday Book records of 1086 that there were some 11 mills along what it termed River Cray, with these buildings producing the likes of flour, paper, and textiles. Footscray was initially a fairly large village whose environs included the smaller hamlets of Sidcup and Longlands. Its proximity to the River Cray and also to the old Maidstone Road made it an attractive place to settle. The village takes its name from Saxon landowner Godwin Fott. At the Domesday Survey, 1086, Fott was assessed for a farm, for cottages, a mill and some woodland. This manor was located in the midst of a number of other estates including Ruxley, Eltham, Scadbury and Kemnal. Even as late as the 19th century, Footscray village lay partly in the parish of Footscray and partly in Chislehurst, and it was therefore placed under two urban district councils when these were created in 1894. Footscray Church is dedicated to All Saints, and even though there is no documented evidence of a Saxon church, it seems possible that there was a place of worship before the Norman conquest. Like most of the other areas in the London borough of Bexley today, Footscray was traditionally an arable farming community, although in the 20th century some industrial activity began to take place, based around the river. No history of the area would be complete without a mention of the predominant house and estate in the area, Footscray Place, although the early house was not in fact located within the manor. The exact date of this first house is not known, but 6 generations of the Walsingham family owned Footscray Place, alias Pike Place, up until c. 1676. The house that survived until 1949, when it was destroyed by fire, was built in 1754 in the style of a Palladian villa on the instructions of the new owner Boutchier Cleeve. This house was bought in 1822 by Sir Nicholas Vansittart, who was at one time the Chancellor of the Exchequer. He also was given the title Lord Bexley, and it was the arrival of Vansittart that perhaps heralded the golden age for both the house and the surrounding district. Footscray today is still a small settlement with some industrial and office premises, together with limited residential developments mostly along Cray Road and up Sidcup Hill towards central Sidcup. The stable block to Footscray Place remains, as do a large part of the grounds, which are now a recreational area known as Footscray Meadows. Along Rectory Lane, All Saints Church still stands, together with a number of other historic buildings including the former Footscray School and a terrace of Georgian houses. resident and visiting wildfowl and other birds. The Meadows is home to a variety of birds, who either reside permanently or who visit at various times throughout the year. A list of birds of conservation concern, BOCC, has been compiled since 1996. Species are placed on the red list when considered to be of high conservation concern, or on the amber list if the bird is thought to be of medium conservation concern. It is alarming to see, from the latest version, BOCC 5/2021, that around 39% of the bird species known to live or visit the meadows are of either medium or high conservation concern, with 13% of them being on the list of high conservation concern.